Abu Dhabi Airport, ATIS Information Alpha, time 13550, wind 320 at 15, visibility 21, temperature 27, viewpoint 18, PNH 1016 landing runways 31 left and 31 right, departing runways 31 left and 31 right, dart advise on initial contact, you have Information Alpha. Attention all aircraft, ATIS Information Alpha is now current. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 9911 heavy, ready for pushback with Information Alpha, requesting runway 31 left. Etihad 9911 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Pushback approved, Etihad 9911 heavy. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 9911 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Alpha. Etihad 9911 heavy, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 31 left, Etihad 9911 heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy is 21 nautical miles to the east at 13,100 feet, inbound for landing with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 left.
Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy, enter right base runway 31 left.
Enter right base runway 31 left, Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy.
Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy, wind 320 at 15, number 1, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 left, Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 9911 heavy, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing east. Etihad 9911 heavy, wind 320 at 15, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Etihad 9911 heavy. Etihad 9911 Heavy. Frequency change approved. Good day. Thank you. Good day. Etihad 9911 Heavy. Etihad 9911 Heavy. Thank you.
Abu Dhabi ground, experimental 1, ready for pushback with information alpha.
Experimental 1. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left.
Pushback approved, experimental 1. Abu Dhabi ground, experimental 1, ready to taxi with information alpha.
Experimental 1. Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 left, experimental 1.
Experimental 1. Runway 31 left. Taxi via Foxtrot 1. Foxtrot. Echo 15. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 31 left via Foxtrot 1, Foxtrot, Echo 15, experimental 1.
Abu Dhabi ground. Alpha 6 Alpha Papa Echo. Ready for pushback with information alpha.
Abu Dhabi tower, experimental 1, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing straight out.
Alpha 6 Alpha Papa Echo. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 right. Experimental 1. Wind 320 at 15. Runway 31 left. Cleared for takeoff. Pushback approved. Alpha 6 Alpha Papa Echo.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, experimental 1.
Experimental 1, thank you. Experimental 1, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. Experimental 1, good day.
Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 9911, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy, request taxi to gate 113 at the Terminal 1.
Etihad 9911, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Pushback approved, Etihad 9911.
Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy, taxi to Terminal 1 gate 113 via Echo 12, Echo Niner.
Taxi into Terminal 1 gate 113 via Echo 12, Echo Niner, Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Alpha 6 Mike Lima November is 11 nautical miles to the south at 10,100 feet, inbound for landing with information Alpha. Alpha 6 Mike Lima November, enter left downwind runway 31 left. Enter left downwind runway 31 left, Alpha 6 Mike Lima November. Alpha 6 Mike Lima November, wind 320 at 15, number 1, runway 31 left, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 left, Alpha 6 Mike Lima November. Etihad 311 Alpha Kilo Heavy, thank you, good day.
Abu Dhabi ground, Emirates 634 Super, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 left.
Emirates 634 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Pushback approved, Emirates 634 Super.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 9911, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Etihad 9911, runway 31 left, taxi via Tango, Echo 14, Foxtrot, Echo 15, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 31 left via Tango, Echo 14, Foxtrot, Echo 15, Etihad 9911. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 224 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Etihad 224 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Etihad 224 Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Hawkeyes 227 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha. Hawkeyes 227 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Pushback approved, Hawkeyes 227 Heavy. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 left. Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, hold position. Holding position, Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey.
Abu Dhabi Tower, code DIBA 2007 is 24 nautical miles to the east at 7,900 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 31 left.
Thank you, good day, Etihad 9911.
Code DIBA 2007, enter right base runway 31 left. Number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Abu Dhabi ground, Emirates 634 Super, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Alpha. Enter right base, runway 31 left, behind the traffic on final, code DIBA 2007.
Abu Dhabi ground, Hawkeyes 227 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Alpha.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 9911, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing east.
Emirates 634 Super, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 left, Emirates 634 Super.
Hawkeyes 227 heavy, runway 31 left, taxi via November, Delta 11, contact tower when ready. Etihad 9911, wind 320 at 15, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Taxiing to runway 31 left via November, Delta 11, Hawkeyes 227 heavy.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Etihad 9911.
Code DIBA 2007, wind 320 at 15, number 2, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 224 heavy, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 left, code DIBA 2007.
Etihad 224 heavy, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 left, Etihad 224 heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Hawkeyes 227 heavy, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing straight out. Hawkeyes 227 heavy, line up and wait runway 31 left. Line up and wait runway 31 left, Hawkeyes 227 heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Bravo 10086, inbound on the ILS runway 31 right with information Alpha.
Bravo 10086, enter right base runway 31 right.
Enter right base runway 31 right, Bravo 10086.
Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, give way to aircraft on your right. Give way to aircraft, Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey. Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, push back approved, expect runway 31 left. Hawkeyes 227 heavy, wind 320 at 15, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Push back approved, Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey. Etihad 9911, thank you. Etihad 9911, frequency change approved, good day. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Hawkeyes 227 heavy.
Frequency change approved Etihad 9911, good day.
Bravo 10086, wind 320 at 15, number 1, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Bravo 10086.
Hawkeyes 227 heavy, thank you. Hawkeyes 227 heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Hawkeyes 227 heavy, good day. Code Dival 2007, adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead, code Dival 2007.
Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 31 left, Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 21, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 left.
Code Dival 2007, go around, make left traffic runway 31 left. Etihad 21, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Going around, make left traffic runway 31 left, code Dival 2007. Pushback approved, Etihad 21.
Alpha 6 Mike Lima November, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Alpha 6 Mike Lima November.
Abu Dhabi ground, Ethiopian 43, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 9911 is 19 nautical miles to the northwest at 17,000 feet, inbound for landing with information Alpha.
Ethiopian 43, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Ethiopian 43.
Etihad 9911, enter right downwind runway 31 right, number 2, traffic to follow is on right base.
Abu Dhabi ground, Air India 0069, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 left.
Enter right downwind, runway 31 right, behind the traffic on right base, Etihad 9911.
Air India 0069, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Pushback approved, Air India 0069.
Abu Dhabi ground, Alpha 6 Mike Lima November, request taxi to gate 630 at the midfield terminal. Alpha 6 Mike Lima November, taxi to midfield terminal gate 630 via Golf, Alpha, Bravo Lima, Bravo. Taxiing to midfield terminal gate 630 via Golf, Alpha, Bravo Lima, Bravo, Alpha 6 Mike Lima November. Etihad 9911, wind 320 at 15, number 2, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Etihad 9911, requesting change to runway 31 left.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 21, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Alpha.
Etihad 9911, enter right downwind runway 31 left.
Abu Dhabi ground, Ethiopian 43, ready to taxi with information Alpha. Abu Dhabi ground, Air India 0069, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Alpha.
Enter right downwind runway 31 left, Etihad 9911.
Etihad 21, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 left, Etihad 21.
Ethiopian 43, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 right, Ethiopian 43.
Air India 0069, taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 31 left, Air India 0069. Emirates 634 Super, request frequency change.
Etihad 9911, wind 320 at 15. Number 1, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 left, Etihad 9911.
Emirates 634 Super, you were already instructed to change frequency. Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing straight out. Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, wind 320 at 15, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Emirates 634 Super, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing left.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 224 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing north.
Emirates 634 Super, your number 3 for departure. Etihad 224 Heavy, line up and wait runway 31 left.
Roger, Emirates 634 Super.
Abu Dhabi Tower, IFLI 111 is 11 nautical miles to the east at 11,600 feet, inbound for landing.
IFLI 111, enter right downwind runway 31 left. Number 2, traffic to follow is on right downwind.
Line up and wait runway 31 left, Etihad 224 Heavy.
Enter right downwind, runway 31 left, behind the traffic on right downwind, IFLI 111.
IFLI 111, wind 320 at 15. Number 2, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Air India 0069, request frequency change. Abu Dhabi ground, Saudia 502, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 left, IFLI 111.
Air India 0069, you were already instructed to change frequency. Saudia 502, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Saudia 502. Stand by, Air India 0069.
IFLI 111, please follow instructions. Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, thank you. Bravo 10086, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway. Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, frequency change approved, good day.
Wilco, Bravo 10086.
Etihad 224 Heavy, wind 320 at 15, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Frequency change approved Etihad 21 Charlie Whiskey, good day. Emirates 634 Super, line up and wait runway 31 left.
Line up and wait runway 31 left, Emirates 634 Super.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Etihad 224 Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Bravo 10086, request taxi to gate 638 at the midfield terminal.
Thank you, good day, Alpha 6 Mike Lima November. Bravo 10086, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Bravo 10086.
Air India 0069, say intentions. Emirates 634 Super, wind 320 at 15, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Air India 0069, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing east.
Etihad 224 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Air India 0069, line up and wait runway 31 left.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Emirates 634 Super. Line up and wait runway 31 left, Air India 0069.
Frequency change approved Etihad 224 Heavy, good day.
Abu Dhabi ground, Saudia 502, ready to taxi to runway 31 right with information Alpha.
Saudia 502, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready.
Thank you, good day, Emirates 634 Super. Taxi to runway 31 right, Saudia 502.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Hawkeyes 227 Heavy is 21 nautical miles to the northeast at 17,900 feet, inbound for landing with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 left.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 868, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 left.
Hawkeyes 227 Heavy, enter right base runway 31 left, number 3, traffic to follow is on right base. Etihad 868, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Enter right base, runway 31 left, behind the traffic on right base, Hawkeyes 227 Heavy.
Pushback approved, Etihad 868.
Hawkeyes 227 Heavy, wind 310 at 11, number 3, runway 31 left, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 31 left, Hawkeyes 227 Heavy.
Emirates 634 Super, requesting departure to the west.
Air India 0069, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Emirates 634 Super, departure to the west is approved.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Air India 0069.
Emirates 634 Super, thank you. Emirates 634 Super, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Emirates 634 Super, good day. Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 21, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing north.
Etihad 21, line up and wait runway 31 left.
Line up and wait runway 31 left, Etihad 21.
Etihad 21, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Air India 0069, thank you.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Etihad 21. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 868, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Air India 0069, frequency change approved, good day. Etihad 868, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready.
Frequency change approved Air India 0069, good day.
Etihad 9911 is on final runway 31 left, full stop.
Etihad 9911, roger.
Taxi to runway 31 left, Etihad 868.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Ethiopian 43, ready for departure in sequence at runway 31 right, remaining in the pattern.
Ethiopian 43, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Ethiopian 43.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Saudia 502, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing north.
Saudia 502, line up and wait runway 31 right.
Line up and wait runway 31 right, Saudia 502.
Etihad 21, thank you. Etihad 21, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Etihad 21, good day.
Etihad 9911, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Stand by, Etihad 9911.
Thank you, good day, Bravo 10086.
Thank you, Etihad 9911.
Saudi Air 502, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Saudi 502.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 1 Super, ready for pushback with information Alpha. Etihad 1 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 left, IFLI 111.
Pushback approved, Etihad 1 Super. Ethiopian 43, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions. Ethiopian 43, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Ethiopian 43, good day.
Abu Dhabi ground, Emirates 117 Super, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 9911, request taxi to gate 209 at the apron 2.
Emirates 117 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Emirates 117 Super.
Etihad 9911, taxi to apron 2 gate 209.
Taxiing to apron 2 gate 209, Etihad 9911.
Saudi Air 502, thank you. Saudi Air 502, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Saudi 502, good day.
Stand by, Etihad 9911. Abu Dhabi Tower, Lufthansa 119 is 20 nautical miles to the southeast of 3,300 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 31 right.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 1 Super, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Alpha. Lufthansa 119, enter straight in runway 31 right. Etihad 1 Super, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready.
Enter straight in runway 31 right, Lufthansa 119.
Lufthansa 119, wind 310 at 11, number 1, runway 31 right, cleared to land. Taxi to runway 31 left, Etihad 1 Super. IFLI 111, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Lufthansa 119.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo, inbound on the ILS runway 31 left with information Alpha.
Thank you, good day, Air India 0069.
Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo, enter left downwind runway 31 left, number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Wilco, IFLI 111.
Enter left downwind, runway 31 left, behind the traffic on final, Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo. Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo, wind 310 at 11. Number 2, runway 31 left, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 left, Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo is 39 nautical miles to the east at 11,700 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 31 right. Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 868, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing west.
Etihad 868, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, enter straight in runway 31 right. Number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Enter straighten, runway 31 right, behind the traffic on final, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo.
Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, wind 310 at 11. Number 2, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Etihad 868.
Etihad 868, please expedite. 4 guys 227 heavy, maintain slowest practical speed. Maintain slowest practical speed, 4 guys 227 heavy. Etihad 868, thank you. Etihad 868, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Etihad 868, good day.
Four guys 227 heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, 4 guys 227 heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 right.
Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, 4 guys 227 heavy, request taxi to parking. 4 guys 227 heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, 4 guys 227 heavy. 4 guys 227 heavy, thank you, good day.
Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, requesting change to runway 31 left.
Thank you, 4 guys 227 heavy. Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, enter straight in runway 31 left. Number 2, traffic to follow is on left base.
Enter straighten, runway 31 left, behind the traffic on left base, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo.
Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, wind 310 at 11. Number 2, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 left, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo.
Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead.
Adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo.
Lufthansa 119, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Lufthansa 119.
Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, please follow instructions.
I'm sorry, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo.
Abu Dhabi ground, Lufthansa 119, request taxi to parking.
Lufthansa 119, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Lufthansa 119.
Lufthansa 119, thank you, good day. Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 1 Super, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing straight out. Etihad 1 Super, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Etihad 1 Super.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 31 right with information Alpha.
Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready. Etihad 1 Super, thank you. Etihad 1 Super, frequency change approved, good day.
Taxi to runway 31 right, Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy.
Frequency change approved Etihad 1 Super, good day. Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, maintain slowest practical speed.
Maintain slowest practical speed, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo.
Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, go around, make left traffic runway 31 left.
Going around, make left traffic runway 31 left, Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo.
Etihad 976 Foxtrot Romeo, please follow instructions or you will be reported.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 205, inbound on the ILS runway 31 right with information Alpha.
Etihad 205, enter straight in runway 31 right.
Enter straight in runway 31 right, Etihad 205.
Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo, exit runway when able. Contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo, request taxi to gate 617 at the midfield terminal. Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 983 India November Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Etihad 983 India November Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right. Etihad 205, wind 310 at 11, number 1, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Pushback approved, Etihad 983 India November Heavy. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Etihad 205.
Abu Dhabi Airport, ATIS information Bravo, time 15000, wind 310 at 11, visibility 6, temperature 26, dew point 18, PNH 1016 landing runways 31 left and 31 right, departing runways 31 left and 31 right, dart advise on initial contact, you have information Bravo. Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo, thank you, good day. Thank you, good day, Etihad 001 Alpha Kilo.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 983 India November Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 31 right with information Alpha.
Etihad 983 India November Heavy, taxi to runway 31 right. Contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 right, Etihad 983 India November Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 55 Juliet Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 31 right.
Etihad 55 Juliet Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Etihad 55 Juliet Heavy.
Air India 1, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Abu Dhabi Tower on 119.2.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Air India 1 is 16 nautical miles to the southeast at 3,400 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 31 left.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 55 Juliet Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 31 right with information Alpha.
Air India 1, enter straight in runway 31 left.
Enter straight in runway 31 left, Air India 1.
Etihad 55 Juliet Heavy, taxi to runway 31 right. Contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 right, Etihad 55 Juliet Heavy.
Air India 1, wind 310 at 11, number 1, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 left, Air India 1. Etihad 983 India November Heavy, request frequency change.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing east.
Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, line up and wait runway 31 right. Etihad 205, when able turn left. Contact ground on the taxiway.
Line up and wait runway 31 right, Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy.
Etihad 983 India November Heavy, you were already instructed to change frequency.
Wilco, Etihad 205.
Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 205, request taxi to gate 641C at the midfield terminal.
Etihad 205, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Etihad 205.
Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, thank you. Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Etihad 126 Tango Delta Heavy, good day.
Etihad 983 India November Heavy, say intentions. Air India 1, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Air India 1. Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 983 India November Heavy, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing west.
Etihad 983 India November Heavy, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Etihad 983 India November Heavy.
Air India 1, you're on an active airport. Please contact Abu Dhabi ground on 123.97.
Abu Dhabi ground, Air India 1, request taxi to gate 305 at the Terminal 3.
Air India 1, taxi to Terminal 3 gate 305 via Echo 6.
Taxi into Terminal 3 gate 305 via Echo 6, Air India 1.
Etihad 983 India November Heavy. Thank you. Etihad 983 India November Heavy. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved. Etihad 983 India November Heavy. Good day. Thank you. Good day. Etihad 983 India November Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 800 heavy, ready for pushback with information Bravo. Etihad 800 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right. Pushback approved, Etihad 800 heavy. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 800 heavy, ready to taxi with information Bravo. Etihad 800 heavy, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 31 right, Etihad 800 heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, ready for pushback with information Bravo.
Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 800 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing east. Etihad 800 Heavy, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Etihad 800 Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, ready to taxi with information Bravo.
Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 446, ready for pushback with information Bravo.
Taxi to runway 31 right, Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike.
Etihad 446, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Etihad 446.
Etihad 800 Heavy, thank you. Etihad 800 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Etihad 800 Heavy, good day. Thank you, good day, Etihad 800 Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 446, ready to taxi with information Bravo.
Etihad 446, taxi to runway 31 right. Contact tower when ready.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 867 heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 31 left. Taxi to runway 31 right, Etihad 446.
Etihad 867 heavy, enter straight in runway 31 left.
Enter straight in runway 31 left, Etihad 867 heavy.
Etihad 867 heavy, wind 310 at 11. Number 1, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 left, Etihad 867 heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing east.
Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, wind 310 at 11, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 17 is 26 nautical miles to the southeast at 4,600 feet, inbound for landing with information Bravo.
Etihad 17, enter straight in runway 31 right.
Enter straight in runway 31 right, Etihad 17.
Etihad 17, wind 300 at Nina. Number 1, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Etihad 17.
Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, thank you. Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Alpha 7 Quebec Oscar Mike, good day.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 446, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing east.
Etihad 446, wind 300 at 8, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Etihad 446.
Etihad 867 Heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Etihad 867 Heavy.
Etihad 446, thank you. Etihad 446, frequency change approved, good day.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 867 Heavy, request taxi to gate 615 at the midfield terminal.
Etihad 867 Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Frequency change approved Etihad 446, good day. Taxi to parking, Etihad 867 Heavy.
Etihad 867 Heavy. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you, good day, Etihad 867 Heavy.
Etihad 17, when able turn left. Contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Etihad 17.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor, inbound on the GTS runway 31 right.
Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor, enter straight in runway 31 right.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 17, request taxi to gate 641C at the midfield terminal.
Enter straight in runway 31 right, Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor.
Etihad 17, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor, wind 300 at 8, number 1, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Taxi to parking, Etihad 17.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor. Abu Dhabi ground, Saudia 1987 Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Saudia 1987 Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Saudia 1987 heavy.
Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor. Abu Dhabi ground, Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor, request taxi to gate 639 at the midfield terminal.
Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Tango Charlie Juliet Hotel Victor. Saudia 1987 heavy, request frequency change. Stand by, Saudia 1987 heavy.
Saudia 1987 Heavy, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions. Etihad 2, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Abu Dhabi Tower on 119.2. Abu Dhabi Airport, ATIS information Charlie, time 15540, wind 300 at 8, visibility 6, temperature 26, dew point 18, QNH 1017 landing runways 31 left and 31 right, departing runways 31 left and 31 right, dart advise on initial contact, you have information Charlie.
Saudia 1987 Heavy, request frequency change.
Saudia 1987 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. Saudia 1987 Heavy, good day.
Etihad 2, say intentions.
Abu Dhabi ground, Singapore 498, ready for pushback with information Bravo, requesting runway 31 right.
Singapore 498, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Singapore 498. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 382, ready for pushback.
Etihad 382, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Pushback approved, Etihad 382.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy, ready for pushback.
Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, Singapore 498, ready to taxi to runway 31 right with information Bravo. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 382, ready to taxi.
Singapore 498, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready. Etihad 382, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 left, Etihad 382. Taxi to runway 31 right, Singapore 498.
Etihad 2, say intentions.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 2 is 25 nautical miles to the southeast at 5,900 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 31 right.
Etihad 2, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions. Etihad 2, enter straight in runway 31 right.
Enter straight in runway 31 right, Etihad 2.
Etihad 2, wind 300 at 8, number 1, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Etihad 2.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 868, inbound on the ILS runway 31 right with information Alpha.
Etihad 868, enter right downwind runway 31 right, number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Enter right downwind, runway 31 right, behind the traffic on final, Etihad 868.
Etihad 868, wind 300 at 8, number 2, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Etihad 868.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy, ready to taxi.
Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready. Abu Dhabi ground, Emirates 765, ready for pushback with information Charlie. Emirates 765, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Pushback approved, Emirates 765.
Taxi to runway 31 right, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy.
Abu Dhabi ground, 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, ready for pushback with information Charlie, requesting runway 31 left.
5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 382, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing straight out. Pushback approved, 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy.
Etihad 382, wind 300 at 8, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Etihad 382. Abu Dhabi Tower, Singapore 498, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing south.
Singapore 498, wind 300 at 8, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Singapore 498.
Abu Dhabi ground, Emirates 765, ready to taxi with information Charlie. Emirates 765, taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 31 left, Emirates 765. Etihad 382, thank you. Etihad 382, frequency change approved, good day. Singapore 498, thank you.
Frequency change approved Etihad 382, good day.
Singapore 498, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Singapore 498, good day.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Emirates 765, ready for departure at runway 31 left, remaining in the pattern. Emirates 765, wind 300 at 8, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Emirates 765, correction, stand by.
Abu Dhabi ground, 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, ready to taxi with information Charlie.
Emirates 765, wind 300 at 8, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, make left traffic. 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Emirates 765.
Taxi to runway 31 left, 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy.
Etihad 2 is on final runway 31 right.
Etihad 2, roger.
Abu Dhabi ground, November 248 Foxtrot X-ray, ready for pushback with information Charlie, requesting runway 31 right.
November 248 Foxtrot X-ray, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, November 248 Foxtrot X-ray.
Emirates 765, wind 300 at 8, number 1, runway 31 left, cleared for the option. Number 1, cleared for the option, runway 31 left, Emirates 765. Etihad 2, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Etihad 2. Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 81 Charlie is 18 nautical miles to the north at 12,400 feet, inbound for landing with information Charlie, requesting runway 31 right.
Etihad 81 Charlie, enter right downwind runway 31 right. Number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Enter right downwind, runway 31 right, behind the traffic on final, Etihad 81 Charlie.
Etihad 81 Charlie, wind 300 at 8. Number 2, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Etihad 81 Charlie. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 2, request taxi to gate 642L at the midfield terminal.
Etihad 2, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Etihad 2.
Etihad 2, thank you, good day.
Abu Dhabi ground, November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray, ready to taxi to runway 31 right with information Charlie.
November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 right, November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray.
Abu Dhabi ground, November 126 Charlie Juliet, ready for pushback with information Charlie.
November 126 Charlie Juliet, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Pushback approved, November 126 Charlie Juliet.
Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 2, request taxi to gate 641C at the midfield terminal.
Etihad 2, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing east. Taxi to parking, Etihad 2.
Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy, wind 300 at 8, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy.
Thank you, good day, 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy. Abu Dhabi ground, November 126 Charlie Juliet, ready to taxi with information Charlie.
November 126 Charlie Juliet, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 31 right, November 126 Charlie Juliet.
Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy, please expedite.
I'm sorry, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing south.
5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, hold short of runway 31 left.
Holding short runway 31 left, 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy.
Five Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, line up and wait runway 31 left.
Line up and wait runway 31 left, 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy.
Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy, thank you. Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved. Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy. Good day.
Five Yankee November India Kilo Heavy. Wind 300 at 8. Runway 31 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 left. 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy.
Etihad 868. When able turn left. Contact ground on the taxiway. Emirates 765. Wind 300 at 8. Number 1. Runway 31 left. Cleared for the option.
Wilco, Etihad 868.
Number 1. Cleared for the option. Runway 31 left. Emirates 765.
I'm sorry, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy. You're welcome, Etihad 313 Alpha Yankee Heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy is 38 nautical miles to the southwest at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing with information Charlie. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 868, request taxi to gate 686 at the midfield terminal remote.
Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy. Enter left base runway 31 right. Number 2. Traffic to follow is on final. Etihad 868. Taxi to parking. At your discretion.
Enter left base, runway 31 right, behind the traffic on final, Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy. Taxi to parking, Etihad 868.
Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy. Wind 300 at 8. Number 2. Runway 31 right. Cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy.
Abu Dhabi Tower, November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing east.
November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray. Wind 300 at 8. Runway 31 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray.
5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, request frequency change.
5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Abu Dhabi Tower, November 126 Charlie Juliet, ready for departure at runway 31 right, departing straight out. Frequency change approved 5 Yankee November India Kilo Heavy, good day.
November 126 Charlie Juliet. Line up and wait runway 31 right.
Line up and wait runway 31 right, November 126 Charlie Juliet.
November 126 Charlie Juliet. Wind 300 at 8. Runway 31 right. Cleared for takeoff. November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray. Thank you.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 right, November 126 Charlie Juliet.
November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved November 248 Foxtrot X-Ray, good day.
November 126 Charlie Juliet. Thank you. November 126 Charlie Juliet. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved November 126 Charlie Juliet. Good day.
Abu Dhabi Tower, India Bravo Echo November Zulu, inbound on the ILS runway 31 right. India Bravo Echo November Zulu, enter straight in runway 31 right. Enter straight in runway 31 right, India Bravo Echo November Zulu. Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy, number 2, traffic to follow is on final. India Bravo Echo November Zulu, wind 300 at 8, number 1, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, behind the traffic on final, Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 right, India Bravo Echo November Zulu. Etihad 81 Charlie, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Etihad 81 Charlie. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 81 Charlie, request taxi to gate 639 at the midfield terminal.
Etihad 81 Charlie, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Etihad 81 Charlie.
Abu Dhabi Tower, November 126 Charlie Juliet is 17 nautical miles to the northwest at 10,200 feet, inbound for landing with information Charlie, requesting runway 31 right.
November 126 Charlie Juliet, enter left downwind runway 31 right, number 3, traffic to follow is on left base.
Enter left downwind, runway 31 right, behind the traffic on left base, November 126 Charlie Juliet.
November 126 Charlie Juliet, wind 300 at 8, number 3, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 31 right, November 126 Charlie Juliet. Abu Dhabi Tower, Qatari 911 Super, inbound on the ILS runway 31 right with information Charlie.
Qatari 911 Super, enter straight and runway 31 right. Number 3, traffic to follow is on left base. November 126 Charlie Juliet. Number 4, traffic to follow is on final.
Number 4, behind the traffic on final, November 126 Charlie Juliet. Enter straight on, runway 31 right, behind the traffic on left base, Qatari 911 Super.
Qatari 911 Super, wind 300 at 8. Number 3, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Qatari 911 Super.
November 331 Uniform Foxtrot, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Abu Dhabi Tower on 119.2. November 331 Uniform Foxtrot, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Abu Dhabi Tower on 119.2. November 331 Uniform Foxtrot, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Abu Dhabi Tower on 119.2. Qatari 1044, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Abu Dhabi Tower on 119.2. November 331 Uniform Foxtrot, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Abu Dhabi Tower on 119.2.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Qatari 1044 is 19 nautical miles to the west at 11,700 feet, inbound for landing with information Charlie, requesting runway 31 right.
Qatari 1044, say intentions. India Bravo Echo November Zulu, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, India Bravo Echo November Zulu.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Qatari 1044, inbound on the ILS runway 31 right with information Charlie.
Qatari 1044, enter left downwind runway 31 right, number 4, traffic to follow is on right downwind.
Enter left downwind, runway 31 right, behind the traffic on right downwind, Qatari 1044.
Qatari 1044, wind 160 at 10, number 4, runway 31 right, cleared to land. Abu Dhabi ground, India Bravo Echo November Zulu, request taxi to gate 630 at the midfield terminal.
Going around, Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy.
Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy, roger, make right traffic runway 31 right.
Number 4, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Qatari 1044.
India Bravo Echo November Zulu, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, India Bravo Echo November Zulu. Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy, number 4, traffic to follow is on left downwind.
Number 4, behind the traffic on left downwind, Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy.
Charlie Uniform Tango 1219 Heavy, wind 160 at 10, number 4, runway 3.
Number 4, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Charlie Uniform